Hello, my name is Philippe Juel here, and if you want to contact me, you have my address email here, philippe.juel@icam.fr. I'm a computer teacher in an engineer school, ICAM, in Toulouse, France, and I will teach you some basic knowledge about artificial intelligence with a technical point of view. Okay, so first, why do we need to study AI, artificial intelligence? Because you may have noticed that AI is present in all economic sectors. All economic sectors are involved with AI. So whatever job you will have later, you will be exposed to artificial intelligence. You may have already used AI, I think. For example, with a software like ChatGPT, for example, but even with software on your smartphone, you maybe you don't really know, but most of them use artificial intelligence techniques. With artificial intelligence, now we have a lot of job opportunities because we need people who know these techniques to change the process in all the company in industry to adapt industry to this new technology. So there are a lot of job opportunities. And the last explanation why we study AI is because if you understand how AI works, you will have a better use of these techniques. So a small slide about what is AI. If we take the definition from Wikipedia, AI is a scientific field looking for methods to create or simulate intelligence. So we don't really expect the computer to be intelligent, but to be really intelligent, but if they simulate intelligence, it's enough. AI is a quite old technology because the first computer was made in 1945, and 12 years later, the word artificial intelligence appeared. So at the very beginning of the computer science, scientists, try to make a machine more intelligent. And they try to do artificial intelligence. Why is it so interesting for the machine to be intelligent? Intelligence makes it possible to adapt to new situations. For example, if we take an example of autonomous car, you, as a driver, you have learned during maybe 20 or 30 years to learn how to drive a car. But you will drive a car during all your life, maybe thousands of years. And so you will encounter some situation that you have never seen before, and you didn't learn how to react to this situation during the 20 or 30 hours of training. But because you are intelligent, you will be able to adapt yourself to this new situation, even if you don't learn anything about this situation before, during your learning. So it is the same for the computer which will drive a car, an autonomous car. We can't program all the situation, can't write a program to react to all kinds of situations that an autonomous car may encounter during its life. So we must have a program which is able to adapt to new situations that was not situation that had not been planned. So we want some machine to be intelligent, to be able to adapt. So to realize this challenge to make machine intelligent, scientists follows three main ways. First one is a cognitive way. We try to model the human reasoning as close as possible. So, for example, to write program based on the logic. And the good example of this is expert system. I will show you. We will have a lecture about expert system. Another way is what we call pragmatist. We just try to develop a new algorithm which exhibit the same behavior as human intelligence, but are not really. We don't try to have an intelligent program, but they seem to be intelligent. For example, in 1997, I think, if I remember well, the world chess champion was defeated by a program. So playing chess seems to be intelligent. You need intelligent capacity to be able to play chess, but a program managed to defeat the world champion. So, but this program is not really intelligent. This is the way we write the program which make it intelligent. And the third way is connectionist. A connectionist is when we want to write program which imitate how the brain works. This is a base of a neural network, and we will have a very high look at this technology during the lectures. So in artificial intelligence, we have this different set. We have first all the field of artificial intelligence involve all the program which can sense, reason, act, adapt. So we have a lot of technologies. I speak about expert system, but we have fuzzy logic, for example. We have constraint programming software. We have genetic algorithm. We will see this in the lecture. So we have many different technologies for artificial intelligence. And some of these technologies are based on machine learning. Machine learning is all the software, all the algorithm, when the machine improves more and more when it is exposed to more and more data. So we give this machine learning data, and with this data, the machine learning algorithm will learn to improve their performance. And we have a subset of machine learning techniques, which are deep learning techniques. This is based on machine learning, so it works with examples, with a set of example data, but it uses neural network. So for this course, we have this outline. We will see all these chapters. First, we'll see machine learning techniques, different machine learning techniques. Then we will focus on deep learning, the machine learning which use neural networks. Then we will have some lecture about reinforcement learning. So reinforcement learning is a special kind of machine learning because here the system which learn will do some action on its environment to get more and more experience, to improve its knowledge and train better and better. So we will have next some slides, some lectures about natural language processing. So it's all the techniques where we will process the data, we will process not numbers or images as before, but here we will process words and sentences. So the good example of this is a large language model, LLM, and the well-known LLM is ChatGPT. We will have 2 lectures about other AI techniques, one about expert system, and another one about genetic algorithm. Then we will have quiz evaluation on Moodle for 1 hour at the end of all this. I give you some resources, 4 resources. I put the link here. One is a book, this one, and so it corresponds to this link here. And the 3 other ones are web resources. So I will show you. So this one, StatQuest, is this. So StatQuest here is a very, very interesting, very pedagogical website with a small video. You see sometimes it's 6, 7 minutes, 10 minutes, maybe 20 minutes, about some techniques about machine learning, about network deep learning, about reinforcement learning, many about statistics and so on. So very interesting website. Other one is, yes, this is a book. This book is maybe 1,000 page. You have all these chapters here. You have a lot of chapters, even mathematical recall, natural language processing, reinforcement learning. All we will talk during our lecture and more. You have a chapter about this, neural networks and so on. So you can read this. You can read this here, but you can download it as a PDF here, and it's free. Okay. Other website is this one. So with this one, it's a 3 Blue 1 Brown channel, YouTube channel. You have some very interesting animation to explain some basic about what is a neural network, how the algorithm backpropagation is used, and so on. So very interesting because it's a graphical, you have graphical animation. And the last one, is a website here where you have a lot of small course about new technology, mainly about large language models, so very soon technology. It's very, very interesting. Okay, so now we'll see a quick overview of the Moodle course. So I quit the edit mode. Okay. So with this AI course, I will share this with some of my colleagues. So some of my colleagues, they will teach you AI with a point of view about AI at work, so sociological point of view, ethical point of view, or so on. And I will do the technological part. So you will find here the slides I just show you now. We have the chapter for machine learning, chapter for deep learning on neural network. It's not mine, this one. Reinforcement learning, natural language processing. This is about the other techniques, expert system on genetic algorithm. And here some example of some example of use of AI. And here you will find the final evaluation. For all the course, we have some course slide here. So this is a video. I speak with the slides, and you can download the slides here. I will sometimes have some demo. So I show you some software and explain give some comments on this software too. So it is video, but not course video, but video about a demonstration of a software, for example. And sometimes you may have some practical session. A few practical sessions, not a lot, because the problem is for you to have the same software or to be able to access some powerful computers. So I restrict the practical session to some which are easy for you to, with software that it is easy for you to install, just like the Orange software. So you will have practical session on. So sometimes it needs some resource, so you can download them, and you will have a correction, a video correction of this. So please try to make it by yourself before watching at the possible correction. Okay. So this is the same here. You have some demo, you have some practical session. Here you have 3 practical sessions and some correction. Okay. I hope you will learn a lot of things, interesting things, and enjoy.